preparing to go out to eat, which I only do on special occasions. Today's my daughter's 36th birthday. And I don't know why, but I have been thinking that she's turning 39. That she is 39 and she's turning 40. So I'm very happy to find out that she's only 36. Because that means I'm not as old. Now, I already know that I'm 60, so I can't just subtract off those years. But yeah, it makes me feel better. So I cut my hair because someone was on yesterday and they're like, "Ooh, what's wrong with your hair?" So I cut my hair again, and it's hard to make it look decent because it's very choppy right now because of the gray and the sorry, it's within my and the what? I was complaining about my hair. Anyway, so it's hard to, I don't know, because it's so different from this old hair color in the back. And so I don't know. I might splurge and spend $20 to go get my hair cut. It's very uneven in the back. Very, very uneven. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to work on this. I'm going to turn my light down a little bit so you can see it. And I thought I would just come on here and chat because I was supposed to already have been gone. Is it proper English? I should have already. She's at the bookstore buying books for her birthday. And I'm sorry, she's with her husband who is buying books for her birthday because she's a book person like I am. And hey, thank you for being here. And so I thought I would just come on here. I wasn't planning on doing this. I thought maybe afterwards, but I thought I would come on here now while I'm waiting because we're getting off to a late start. Okay, thank you. And we are going to a place called Barbecue and steak and beef or something. And we're going to Biltmore. That's fancy. It's a fancy neighborhood here in Phoenix. Fancy. There's one right by my house. I live on the west side. They're on the east side. But that's where we're going to go. I'm very excited because I don't usually eat out in restaurants unless it's for a birthday or something. Because I'm poor. I don't have money to go out to eat in a restaurant that has cloth napkins. What? And cutlery, whatever. So what I'm going to do is I don't think this is going to work out, but I'm going to Hi, how are you? Hi, Marwan. I don't know how to pronounce vowels. Marwan, I want to call you Marvin. So, for like Marvin Gardens from Monopoly. What would have been easier is if I would have crocheted beads at the same time, but it didn't occur to me to do that. So I'm going to just wind these around and see, and then when I get probably at, I don't know, 6:30 or so, I'm going to have to leave. And I don't want to drive in the dark. I have astigmatism and I'm old-ish. And I don't like driving at night because the lights at night if you have astigmatism, everything is like really extra blurry. So anyway, how are you doing? Where do you hail from? Where are you from? That's an interesting, I'm going to stick my face in real close so I can see. I like that background. I can't tell exactly what it is, but I like the colors. And I like that it's a pattern. Okay, so I had a okay day. I don't know, I had to take a 3-hour. Let's take a 3-hour nap. All right, just you know what you should do? Just okay. Now you can't even see it. Look how thin this is. It's a polyester. I'm gonna hypnotize you now. It's a polyester thread. I'm just gonna wind this, and if it doesn't work out, then I'll just make another one. And if it's gonna take me longer to organize this on here, then I will just crochet something. Yeah, that looks stupid. Stupid. All right, that's all right. So we will revisit this at another point. And what I should have done was I should have had this with my yarn at the same time. But like I said, this is the first time I was doing this pattern, and I didn't want to confuse myself. It is a Christmas tree. Thank you. Look how cute it is. And when I say that, I mean, look at the pattern. This is not my pattern. This is someone else's pattern. And I either did or will make a video on this. I forget. So here's the white one. I have a white one, a green one, and then I have different ways that you can make it. I have one that's better on your hands if you have arthritis, so you don't have to do it in the round. I have one so it's flat. So we will come back to this later. And all right. So this is my area. Oh, thank you. It's if you crochet, it's really easy. It's here's another one. This one I did flat and then I stitched up the side, so it's a little bit fatter. And the one I was holding has spray starch on it, and I played with the branches and stuff to make it look. It's really easy. It's beginner friendly, but it's frustrating a little bit. If you don't use the right size hook, your leaves are gonna curl up and stuff, but you know, whatever. All right, so I'm gonna work on this instead. And unlike a lot of people, I'm not saying anything, this is actually where I crochet, is right here. And I'll show you my messy area. There's my count. Oh, there's a paper plate, because I don't like to wash dishes. Here's my stand that has supplies on it with what I'm working on currently. And then I have my storage closet that has all the yarn in it. And then I have another area in the back where I have to use a table to measure. So I'll work on, oh, hidden for review. All right, I'll have to look at that later. I am making one of those hexagon sweaters, which is just a 6-sided square. That's how I explain it to kids. It's a square with 6 sides. It's a granny square with 6 sides. And after a while, you fold it in half and it makes an L. You make 2 of these, stitch it together. Kablam! You've got yourself a sweater. So this is for the daughter whose birthday it is today, who I thought she was turning 40. I don't know. It's so crazy why I was thinking that. She's like, Mom, I'm only turning 36. I'm like, oh, thank God. Because you're dragging me down with you. All right, so so this is the hook I'm using. It's a size 7. It's an unusual size. This yarn calls for a 6, but I wanted to make it, how pretty the yarn is. I wanted to make the stitch a little bit looser and a little bit bigger, so it wouldn't take as long to make, because, you know, I'm making 3 of these for Christmas. So this is the last one for the parts. I'm creating the fabric here, and then I have to put it together, and then I have to make it longer. Yeah, and yes, I did make that blanket behind me. Thank you for asking. That was very nice. Good morning. Where do you? Okay, hold on. That's okay. Did you graduate in 2004? Were you born in 2004? I was born in 1964. I'm so old. Where are you from? I'm gonna get. You're obviously not. You're saying good morning. So what? It's 6:30 here. So 9 hours ahead. Wow. So you must be India? I don't know. I know it's 9 hours ahead for Scandinavia, depending on what part you're in. So anyway, so I'm working on this, just getting ready to go out to dinner. I thought I'd pop on. I had someone ask me to do a live stream, and I was busy preparing for today's birthday celebration by taking a nap, so I wouldn't be too tired to go. So I thought I'd pop on here. And if you're watching, which I can't tell, well, it says nobody's here, so I guess nobody's here. Oh, it's okay. I'll put the voodoo doll on here. Maybe that will pique some interest. There you go. It's not a threat. So anyway, so yeah, I did actually. I was talking about morning. I did have a good morning. It was only 50 degrees here in Celsius. For Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. I don't know the temperature in Kelvin, and I don't know the temperature in Celsius, but it was 50 degrees here in Arizona. I felt like it was really cold. I finally acclimated to being in the desert. It's really cold, and that's because it's so dry here that you get chilled very fast in the desert. And if we lived in a proper desert, one that was not built up with concrete and asphalt and buildings and stuff, it would have been colder. But we live in a perverted. No, we live in a. I can't even see him. We have no props here. Where's the snow? Oh, I'll put the Christmas tree back up. Why am I wearing black and white? You can't even see. Oh, thought all the beads fell off. Denmark. Good morning. How are you? Or good afternoon. I don't know what time it is. So here's the Christmas tree. I'll put it up here. I have a friend from. There we go. There we go. There. It's hard to see it, but it's there. And I'll put this. This is from my friend who's from Sweden. He inspired me to make this voodoo doll because he was naughty. He would come on the live streams, say rude things. But now he doesn't. He's nice. So how's it going in Denmark? Oh, my tree fell off. All right. How's it going? You know, I could look this up, but I'll just ask you. Do you have, how long are your days? 2:22 a.m.? What are you doing up so late? Are you okay? Are you having a hard time sleeping? Do you work third shift? All right, so this is really easy stitch to do. I could actually do this stitch without looking. And I'm at the end of a row that I have to go back and count, make sure I didn't make any mistakes. Yeah, typical Swedes. Yes, I'm very jealous of how Europeans, Scandinavians all speak multiple languages. It's really, really cool. Like it's part of your education system. Here, a lot of times kids take a foreign language, but you don't really take it to learn the language. Take it because it's a requirement, or so that's pretty interesting. Because he's from Sweden and he communicates in English. That's pretty cool. Oh, wow. Yeah, 28 hours straight from a cold. Well, that's what you needed. You needed your rest. Give it a few days, I guess, but I don't know how how long do you have sunlight? Do you have real short days? I feel like here our days are it's just so, I don't know. I think the sun got up. I can't even talk. I don't know. I think it's the sun rises around 6:30 and it's just set here. So we have like 12 hours, I'll say. I don't know. It's not half and half. I know it's not that perfect day where you have half and half, but so all right, I'm trying to show you my hands. You want to see it? Oh, yeah, it's probably from the same language, right? Denmark. Oh, I just looked this up and now I have already forgotten. It's from the same family of languages, right? So that's pretty cool. That's why English is hard for our Spanish. I'm a substitute teacher, so that's why I'm talking about this. For the children who are learning English, it's hard to learn. Harder to learn than if you were learning, like Italian or Catalan or, whatever, which are in the Romance language, or French. Yes. The reason English does not have masculine and feminine articles is because of the Vikings. What? This is true. Because when the Vikings came over and settled in England, they had to be not properly, but to be really accepted by the community, they became Christian. Hey, Juan! Juan, did you get your scarf? And I forgot to include the rose, but I put a wind spinner in there for you. Did you get it? Did you get it? Take a picture of it. It's our family's basically inbred. Sorry. Wow, look at this little Christmas tree I made. And here are the beads that I have to put up. I have to put on it. I'm getting ready to go out to dinner. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Juan is a very nice subscriber, and I sent him it's about 7 feet long, I think, scarf that I made a number of years ago, and I never had any kind of man to give it to. I sent it to Juan. He just paid for the shipping. And I put a wind spinner in there too. I don't have any around here. So it's my daughter's 36th birthday, and I am. I'll wear the flower. I don't even know where the flower. Oh wait, maybe it's right in here. I'll wear the flower. Oh, anyway, let me finish my thought. Like anyone, if anyone cares. Anyway, so there are a lot of comment. I should take my wallet, right? I don't have to pay. I'm the mom. I just sit there and order food, and when the check comes, I just look at it. I'm not paying for that. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for Juan's flower. I took it out to show someone, and then I forgot to put it back in the bag. Nope, now it's gone. It's here somewhere. Yeah, it is kind. I shouldn't say that. I'm not bragging. Well, I wanted to do giveaways. I wanted to spend like $20 a month just sending stuff to people, to mail stuff, not realizing that the last time I shipped stuff was 10 years ago, and prices have definitely gone up. And I did a couple of giveaways. In fact, Barry in Sweden won something, but I think to send him something that would cost $2 here was going to cost like, I don't know, $65. International shipping is quite expensive. And people didn't participate in that. So I had it set in my head. I was going to spend $20 a month on shipping. So I said that to him. But he paid the shipping. Anyway, I don't know. I just babble. So, yeah. So, so like I said, I'm not really excited about driving that night. That's right. Oh, and it's just going to be the 3 of us because, okay, it's my daughter's birthday. We're going out to dinner, and I'm sure everything seems to be expensive in Europe, especially in the beautiful, more difficult areas to get to. My youngest daughter and her husband are out of town, so I get to feed the swarm. It's like 20 cats that live next door outside, and they don't take care of their cats, so we feed them. They're outside cats. So I'm going to feed them, and then anyway, they're out of town, so they're not going to the birthday party. And then my other daughter and her boyfriend are working, so they can't go either. So that's all right. So this yarn is so pretty. I love this yarn. This is a discontinued yarn, which is a bummer because it's so pretty, but I can see why it got discontinued. It's a little bit inconsistent. Yeah. So I'll show you I'll show you another one. And I hear stuff outside. Sometimes one of the little cats ran in the apartment. So I was like, oh my God, get out of here, you little tiny kitten. My cats will kill you. I have 3 indoor cats, and they are not fans of intruders in the house. They'll sit and hang out with them. Did I put it away? That's all right. I don't know where it's at. All right, my friends, this was a very short live stream, and I appreciate you being here. Hi, Claudia Vasquez. I'm listening to this book. It's in like 3 different parts. It's really, really good. And the inspector's last name is Vasquez. Yeah, Vasquez. I can't even say it right. It takes place in Buenos Aires. Could it involve Nazis? It can. Is it science fiction? It is. Is it really good? It is. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I'd like to think that I am. Okay, well, thanks for being here, and Please comment on my channel. Thank you. It's just a shirt, but thank you. Could be a dress. But I'm wearing my yoga pants because I'm going to eat a lot and I need to have some non-judgmental waistband on. I cut my hair. Do you guys like my hair? Because someone came on and they made fun of my hair. I usually don't care. I cut it because it's the second. I don't know. I might splurge and go get it cut. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love playing that game. The game we're talking about is Seeker's Notes Hidden Objects game. It came out in 2015. I've been playing it for that long. And it's really good for memory. So you like look for things in the room, different locations, I should say. Then it has this thing. It's a puzzle, but it's called Mosaic. You have to move the pieces around. I really like doing that because I'm good at it. And also, it's fun. So yeah, so thanks for watching. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to Biltmore, the Biltmore area. What? I don't, it's one of those places when you're driving through, you don't want to like have your car break down because people make fun of your car. That's not true. It's just the rich area. It's where Biltmore Resort is. Just beautiful. But my kids live in Arcadia, which is a very nice area actually it's called Arcadia Light. Is that funny? It's actually called that, Arcadia Light, which is another nice neighborhood in Phoenix. Is an interesting city because most cities don't have suburbs within the city limits. So like Cleveland is the big city, and I lived in the suburbs, which was Mayfield Heights, which was down the street. Phoenix is so huge. There's all kinds of, very rich neighborhoods and then very poor neighborhoods, all in the same city. So there's, I think, 17 different villages within Phoenix. No one cares, Michelle. Why are you talking about that? Because I used to be in real estate and I knew this kind of stuff. So yeah. Oh, plus I did a fresh shave, so my face is all nice and smooth. Thank you. This is not makeup. This is because my eyebrows used to be this thick. And even though my eyebrows have been, I look at some old pictures and it's just so crazy. And I was shaving my eyebrow today. Look, I shaved got a really sharp blade and I just kind of, I don't care. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, anyway, it just won't color. It won't chance. This is my skin color and then this is really white. And then my legs are like this white. This is dark. Anyway, all right, I'm going to go. I'm going to just leave and go hang out with my daughter and my son-in-law. And I will see you. Yeah, they're too in far. They're into, I don't care. No, I mean, I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm saying they're kind of a mess, but I don't really get into the eyebrows too much. I buy makeup once a year. I wear it a few times, then I forget about it. And now that I live by myself, I still have it because normally my daughter would steal it. Thank you. All right. Oh, Smith Miller. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I just cut it. It's really uneven in the back, but I have curly hair. I'll show you my hair. I have curly hair is very forgiving of bad haircuts. So it's all uneven under here, but I'm at that point in my life where I don't care. All right, I gotta go. I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Ohio, so it takes me at least 3 times to say goodbye. And I don't have my ranch dressing with me. Just joking. All right, goodbye. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. Bye. Thanks for being here. Bye, Saffron. Bye. Bye-bye.